Hey, it's not true, is it? The gossip about you buying a super expensive car? You ought to be way too poor to afford that with your salary, right? How did you get your hands on one? No, it's true. I did buy a new car. I just saved up little by little over time and then took out a loan. It wasn't easy, but all my effort finally paid off. Elton has been having a lot of health issues recently, so it's easy to get him to the doctor or surgery now that we have another car. It was a bit expensive, but it was necessary for his health. Hey, I have something I need to ask you. Are you avoiding me or something recently? You think you're better than me or something just because you got a nice car? Of course not. I have nothing but appreciation for you. You've been so kind to my family, and even though we've only just moved into the neighborhood. And I have to thank you for introducing me to the mom support group in town. Well, I'm glad you understand and that you know how much I've done for you. I know it was a lot of trouble to introduce a new person to the group, so it was a huge help for us that you practically arranged the whole thing. Well, that's all well and good, but if you really appreciate me so much, then you need to show it in your actions, not just your words. Yes, of course. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Will do. Speaking of, you're coming to the support group meeting this week, right? Yes, I'm looking forward to it. This is a great opportunity for everyone to exchange information about the upcoming tryouts after all. Huh? So Elton is gonna participate in the tryouts. I knew it! You said he wasn't when I asked you before. Did you lie to me or what? Oh, of course not. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not planning to go all out like you and some of the other moms are. But since everyone is encouraging me to participate, I thought we could at least give it a shot, even if I'm not really particular about which team he gets into. Is that so? Well, I don't think you're going to get anywhere with that attitude, being so flippant about it. He'll never qualify for the team if you don't take it seriously. It'll just be a big waste of time, not to mention a nuisance for everyone else in the group if you half-ass it. Oh, is that right? Sorry about that. See you, Jen.
Eve, how are you? Are you getting used to the new neighborhood? I know moving states can be pretty hectic. Uprooting your whole life is like that. It's a big change. I'm here if you need anything, okay?
Hi, Kevin. I'm getting used to things, slowly but surely. Thank you for all your support.
Don't mention it. I'm glad to hear you're settling in.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Remember, I'm just down the road from you, so if you ever need anything, you know where to find me.
Thank you so much. You've been such a great help since Dad passed. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. It's been great.
Don't worry about it. I'm happy to do it. It's the least I could do to make sure my best friend's beloved daughter is taken care of in his absence. I don't have any of my own children, so you and your husband are the closest thing I've got. I hope I'm not stepping over a line by saying this, but I really think of you guys as being like my family.
I'm really happy to hear that. We all feel the same way about you. Jen has also been a great help around the neighborhood since we got here, so between you and her, we've got a great support network.
Wait a minute, you don't mean Jennifer Hayworth, do you?
Yes, that's her, from the mom support group. You know each other?
Well, we've met a few times here and there. But you might want to be careful. She has quite a bad reputation around town. I thought you should know.
What? Really? Are you sure we're talking about the same person? She seems like a really great friend to me. Honestly, she's been nothing but pleasant.
I know she seems that way at first. but she has another side to her personality. That's all I'm saying. Just watch yourself around her, alright?
Well, okay then, if you say so. Oh man, I messed up. Huh? What happened? Is everything okay? No, I don't think so. I got into a bit of an accident in your car and I have a touch of whiplash. I won't be able to work with my neck in pain like this, so you'll pay my living expenses until I'm better, right? Oh, also my medical bills. I'll send you the receipt later. Thanks in advance. Sorry, I'm not following. What is happening? You're a bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? I borrowed your car, obviously. Sorry for taking out your brand new Mercedes-Benz without asking first, but you know how it is. Oh yeah, I ran into a telephone pole while I was using it. That's how I got the whiplash. There's a pretty big dent in the front now, but since we're friends, I know you can find it in your heart to forgive me, right? Wait, did you say Mercedes-Benz? Yeah, so what? I drive a Jeep. Wait, a Jeep? Seriously? And I'm using the Jeep right now to go shopping. Huh? You're kidding me, right? So wait a minute. Whose Mercedes did I drive? I could never afford a Mercedes-Benz. That's a luxury car. I don't make that much. Huh? But you said you bought an expensive car, though. If it's not your car, then why was it in your garage anyway? A Jeep is an expensive car for my income level. As for the Mercedes in our garage, that belongs to our neighbor. He's in the middle of renovating his garage, so we're letting him use ours for the time being, since we have a 2-car garage but only had 1 car until recently. But did you seriously just borrow someone else's car without asking? How did you start it? I mean, you don't have a key, right? Well, I picked up the signal from the electric key. You mean you hacked it? Yeah, I saw a tutorial about how to do it online the other day. Stealing a car is already a crime, but with such an advanced method, you could be in real trouble here. You think I don't know that? Anyway, I thought it was your car. What was I supposed to do? I mean, I picked up the signal right in front of your house and everything. Well, I guess that makes sense. It's the neighbor's car, so if you're trying to hack into it, you could do that from our place. I don't know what to say, Jen. This is a serious crime. You need to turn yourself into the police. No way! Are you nuts? If I get in trouble with the law, what's going to happen with Sam's tryouts? Are you serious? I'm sorry, but in the face of a crime like this, the tryouts don't matter. You even caused an accident. Seriously, call the police before the situation gets any worse. I refuse. No police. Then what are you gonna do? You're not thinking of doing anything irresponsible, are you? I'll run away. No one will know that it was me who crashed it. Oh, come on, Jen. You can't just run from something like this. Eve, you and I are friends, right? You owe me one, right? Stay quiet about this, I'm begging you. I'll dispose of the car and no one will be any the wiser about what happened. Come on, Jen, be reasonable. Don't do this. I've made up my mind already. Just don't talk to anyone about this, got it? If you report this to the police or tell anyone that this happened, I'll never forgive you. Our friendship is done, okay? So you're not gonna betray me, right? I really don't know about this. That goes for your kids, too. I'll harass them for the rest of their lives if you say anything. I'm serious, Eve. Hey, I'm about to arrive at your place. You know, I've been thinking. That Mercedes that was in your garage actually is yours, isn't it? Huh? Why do you say that? Man, you really gave me a fright there. I seriously believed it was your neighbor's car for a moment. Sorry to disappoint you, but it really does belong to our neighbor. Give it up! I'm not laughing at your silly joke anymore. I mean, who'd let a neighbor use their garage anyway? I would. I know I've been all caught up with this tryouts business recently, but that doesn't mean you can prank me like this. I don't appreciate being fun of, you know. You've got this all wrong, Jen. I only want to get along with you. I really don't have any ulterior motives. Get along with me? You're joking, right? Are you really saying that with a straight face? What do you mean? Give me a break. Oh, please, did you think I was really ever your friend in the first place? I got close to you and let you join the mom support group for my own personal gain. Don't tell me you didn't notice. Talk about pathetic. Why would you do something like that? I just wanted to use you. But now there's no point anymore, so stop coming to the support group. Got it? What? But you're the one who invited me in the first place. I only invited you because I thought you weren't going to participate in the tryouts. I would never have invited you if I thought you were actually going to go ahead with it. But I was so grateful for your help. Oh, seriously? How gullible can you possibly be? Why do you think I would ever be nice to you in the first place? All I wanted was to bring in an inferior woman like you so I could make myself look better. You were only ever just a foil for me. I've been all worked up about the tryouts and I wanted to release some stress. That's why you got close to me? For a petty reason like that? Of course. You're just a bug for me to step on. But then you had to go and change your mind about it and say your son would do the tryouts after all. You liar. I didn't lie. I really wasn't planning to participate at first. But everyone in the group was telling me I should give it a shot. Just because your kid is okay at running around doesn't mean you can get carried away and think of entering them into a sports team. Talk about arrogant. That arrogant attitude of yours is what pisses me off the most. I had no idea you felt that way. You should have just remained a bug to be stepped on, but you had to go and show off in front of everyone. So that's why I did it. I put laxatives in Elton's juice. You did what? So that's the reason he's been sick so often lately? It was because of you? Yeah, of course. But then you had to go and get an expensive car to take him to the doctors in. Trying to show off in front of everyone and pretend like you're better than me? It drives me nuts, that sort of behavior. I hope you know your place now. What are you talking about? Have you lost your mind? Elton has been seriously suffering from stomach pains for months because of you. And now I found out it was done to him intentionally? What, all because of your wounded pride? You're a psycho. I'll sue you for this. Do whatever you want. You don't have any proof, do you? This is unbelievable. I had no idea you were such a monster. You took the words right out of my mouth. If you don't want to suffer any more misfortune at my hands, then act like an adult and back off. I can't believe I ever called you my friend. We were never friends in the first place, you idiot. And as for what you've done to my son, I'll never ever forgive you. Yeah, give it a rest. I know you're mad, but it's not like you're actually gonna do anything. By the way, don't forget to pay my living expenses and hospital bill. Bye now. Hey, what's going on? There's a ton of police outside my house. You didn't... Don't blame me. The neighbor called them and reported you.
Reported me?
Well, to be more specific, he reported that his car was stolen and the police tracked it down. The police know everything, so you should give up and just come quietly if you ask me.
That's not possible. I switched the dashboard camera off when I got in the car. There shouldn't be any evidence linking this to me. I don't have to confess to anything. So the police are here, so what? Just fine, bring it on. The wife of the mayor and daughter of the chief of Metropolitan Police Department are part of my support group. I'm not afraid of the police.
If I'm not mistaken, you wanted Sam to try out for the baseball team, right?
Yeah, so what?
So what if I told you that the owner of that car is the coach?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? You're not serious, right?
That's karma for you, I guess.
Now, wait just a minute. I'll tell you the truth. I never stole the car in the first place. I was covering for someone. I'm not the real culprit here.
Well, who is then?
My friend.
Oh, your friend is the culprit? This friend of yours wouldn't happen to be a guy, would it?
No, she's from the support group.
Who is it?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute. Just wait a second.
You don't know when to give up, do you? We know who you were with in the car when you stole it.
What? No, how is that possible?
The principal had hoped you'd turn yourself in, you know? But I guess it's too late for that now.
What does that mean?
There was more than one dash cam. It wasn't just the one on the mirror.
Huh? No, you're lying. You're trying to trick me into confessing. I won't fall for such an obvious ploy.
When the police retrieved the car and played back the footage, they were able to see everything recorded perfectly. And you were with a man quite a bit younger than you, weren't you?
You saw him?
You're having an affair with him, aren't you? The proof of your infidelity is out in the open now.
But you're not thinking of showing that to my husband or anything, right? Right? I mean, he has nothing to do with anything.
Well, the police have to confirm that it's you in the footage by showing it to a family member, you see. So, you're out of luck on that front too. This guy in the video is the one who showed you how to hack into the Mercedes using the key, right? Young people sure seem to know a lot about technology these days.
I don't know what you mean.
Even if I don't say it here, I will be telling the police about it, you know? You'll be punished for your crimes.
You call this a crime? No, I just borrowed a car for a bit and got into a little accident. That doesn't make me a criminal. The owner understands that, right? I mean, he hoped I'd come clean on my own and all. He wants the best for me, doesn't he?
Ah, that's too bad. His feelings about the matter have changed.
What? You must be joking.
He said he can't forgive you for betraying your husband and children. Also, I heard that you were trying to bribe Sam's way onto the team or something like that.
Huh? Did he really say that?
No, that's just a rumor that's been going around the support group recently.
Really? I had no idea. Who started it? I bet it was Mandy. She can't keep her mouth shut.
Anyhow, that's about all I wanted to say. It's over, Jennifer. The coach is pretty upset that you used his brand new Benz.
That's his problem.
And your husband is on his way over in a panic. I don't imagine you'll stay married for much longer. Do you understand the gravity of what you've done yet? Well, maybe you can think about it at the police station. After that, Jen was arrested, unable to make any excuses to her husband when he arrived. Theft, property damage, adultery. Jen's crimes became a huge topic of gossip at the subsequent support group meetings, even more than the tryouts. As you can imagine, the divorce was filed and Jen was charged over $100,000 in damages for the Mercedes she stole. On top of that, she had to pay alimony to her husband. Unable to pay everything, she was forced to surrender the house. When she eventually gets out of prison, a huge debt that she'll have to spend a lifetime paying back awaits her. Everyone at the support group had a good laugh about it and said they'd rather be in prison than live like that. Despite the whole incident, Elton was still able to get onto the team he wanted in the end, and he's even going to start participating in real matches soon. It is the result of us practicing together daily, and I'm very proud of him. Which is more than I can say about Jen, who exposed her own ugliness and was trying to use cowardly methods to get what she wanted. I think she got what was coming to her in the end.